out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Hold on a minute, is that the right picture? Yeah, I think it is. People, welcome to another Kop-Ish catch-up. You're done already what time it is. We're going to speak about Luis Diaz, potential new contracts on the agenda, and maybe some other contracts might get sorted. I hope everyone's having a blessed Wednesday. I hope everyone's still enjoying, the Man United Liverpool game, which obviously we thumped them up. I know I am. But yeah, Drift, welcome to the party, bro. How's it going?
Cheers. What's happening?
Yeah, bro. You know
day,
what, actually? Yeah. Cheers, bro.
New, bro. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, bro.
Are we not drinking ginger? Is that ginger beer?
No. This is cloudy apple juice still.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, that's a mad coincidence if we're both drinking ginger.
I was going to say, yeah, the cloudy apple juice still. But yeah, man. Hope everyone is blessed. Drift, I guess... this is a conversation, I guess, that's been, on the agenda for a little while, actually. And that is Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz, in the summer, at one point, we didn't even know whether he was even going to stay at Liverpool. Because news broke out early, I think it was early June, Liverpool wanted to Liverpool were going to get Anthony Gordon in a trade deal for Joe Gomez. And that put doubts over Luis Diaz's role at Liverpool, whether he was going to stay.
Yeah.
Fast forward 2-3 months, Luis Diaz has started the form. Sorry, I'm tired, people. Luis Diaz has started the season sensationally well, bro. And his form, I get it. It's only been 3 games, but one of the players of the season so far. Obviously, again, it's only 3 games, bro. Right now, news is coming out that Liverpool look like they're gonna offer him a new contract. What's your thoughts on that one, bro? And big at the chat as well. Smash that like button.
I'm over the moon, bro. I'm over the moon. Obviously, there's something that we'll have to address that runs alongside with that. Obviously, the other stuff that we'll talk about. But just in terms of Diaz himself, I'm over the moon. I know there's a lot of people that don't think he's good enough, so maybe they're going to be annoyed at this, but he's on 55 grand a week, bro. Now, yes, it was.
Wait there. You took something. Damn. Now I know how Cal feels again. All right. So, in fact, we'll kind of fast forward. So, what if I said this to you? So, like you said, he's on 55,000 a week. Yeah. Let me just get the numbers quickly. Cody Gakpo is on 120. Darwin Núñez is on 140. Diogo Jota is on 140, Salah is on 350, and Chiesa is going to be on a reported 120, the same as Gakpo. Diaz is on 55. Please continue, bro.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
55,000, and the lowest by quite a lot, to be fair, bro.
Bro, to put it into context, Diaz was earning less than Adrian.
Yeah, I know. Adrian was on 60.
Adrian was just a dressing room DJ, and he was earning more money than our starting left winger.
He was a vibes DJ, fam, just vibes.
You know what? If you take his wages into consideration, he actually gave Liverpool more productivity than he needed to. Because let's be honest,
especially last season. Yeah.
Yeah, if we're sitting here screaming about how many goals he should score, how many goals he should score, how many goals he should score, how many assists he should have, and all that, and then you look at the difference between the paychecks, you'll say to yourself, oh, hold on a minute, he actually gave more than what he's being paid to give. Like, he did more than what he's... Bro, we had Oxlade-Chamberlain and Naby Keita, 2 players who barely played any games for Liverpool, earning 121.
Yeah, I know.
And been a starter week in, week out, apart from when he had his injury, and he's been getting 55 grand a week. It's scandalous, bro.
It is scandalous. I'll tell you where, though. This is where I'm going to be a bit objective. when he signed that deal, obviously that was his first deal. Yeah. Normally, and I say normally, and it's happened in the past, when forwards especially have done well within the first, say, 18 months, they normally get a renewal and a bumper pay rise. That happened a lot to our forwards because remember that Salah didn't start with the wages, neither did Jota either. I think Jota didn't start on a reported one. I think Jota got an extension, if I'm not mistaken, and got a bit more of a bumper contract. Not only that, Drift. Michael Edwards, when he was last at the club, I think it might have been year 2021, when there was all these contract extensions. Players were getting updated contracts, like deals. They were getting, more back for their wage, so to speak. The wages were getting increased. When that regime left, Michael Edwards and his whole team and whatever, that's when it kind of stopped. And I don't know if you've noticed, but just in general, renewing contracts have become a bit more of an issue than really they should be. And I think Diaz is probably on he's on the conveyor belt of so many contracts that probably need to get sorted out. And I'll be real, Drip, he is playing for a new contract. You can tell, this brother should be on more than 55 grand a week. Let's call it what it is. Even if you think Diaz isn't the best winger that Liverpool could potentially get, he might not be the best winger that we could get, but he's still one of, for me, the best left wingers in Europe. There was only really a conversation about, can he be an elite winger if he can get up his production? Because that's what the conversation was about, never about his ability. So,
Bob, I would love anyone who thinks that Diaz isn't a good enough left winger to play for Liverpool. Out of curiosity, I would just love to know what your top 5 to top 7 left wingers list would be, and I ask you to make that list not including Vinicius because that's obvious, and he plays for Real Madrid.
Or Mbappe, really, because they're both kind of left wingers theoretically.
Yeah, I guess he's a striker now, but no Mbappe and no Diaz. I mean, no Mbappe and no Vinny Jr. and your top 5 to 7 wingers in the world. And let me see, A, if they're available, and B, if they are actually that better than Diaz. Because I'll be honest with you, bro, there's players who we've sat here and talked about that we know are ballers. And there's no two ways. Rafa Leao, absolute baller, Rafa Leao. I'm not swapping Diaz for Leao because Leao can't give you consistency. He doesn't give you consistency. His performances are going to be like this. And if people are frustrated, they'll be just as frustrated as they are with him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think can bring me 5 to 7 wingers that are better than Diaz. I don't, but I'll be curious to see what the list would be.
That's a very interesting. Yeah, people in the comments as well, just write down maybe your top 5 wingers that are not including, obviously, Mbappe and Vinicius. Just get your thoughts on it. That'll be kind of interesting, to be fair, just to see what people think. Because just to name a few off the top of my head, like you said, Rafa Leao, Kvaratskhelia. I won't put Rodrigo there because he doesn't play left wing. But I don't know, someone might put a Neto. I don't know whoever they're gonna put. Whoever they're gonna put there, it'll just be interesting to see. Nico Williams, Anthony Gordon. Do you think these players are all better than Diaz? And for those that saying it's only exactly, and for those that saying it's
there's a few people that think Diaz is consistent, but here's the difference. Why I say he is consistent, because you're probably talking about goals when you're talking about consistency. If we're just talking about effort and just turning up week in, week out, Diaz is consistent. There's never been a week where anyone could tell me Diaz looked off it, as in he weren't up for it, or his touch was bad, or anything like that. It will always just be, he didn't score an assist today. That will be the frustration. He didn't score, he didn't assist. But he's always... Yeah, his effort is always there. And remember, let's not forget, defensively, his effort is always there. We spoke about it the other day, bro, why Trent probably gets way more exposed than what Robbo does. It's not even just because he's not as good at defending as Robbo is. It's because Diaz is constantly, just like Mane used to, helping out with Robertson, defending on the left side, where Salah doesn't come back and defend as much on the right-hand side. So Diaz's consistency is his work rate, he's up and down the pitch all day, constantly helping defending from corners, all that stuff. Yeah, he might not get goals and assists every week, but his performances never drop. If you watch Rafa Leao some games, he looks uninterested. He don't even look like he wants to be there. And then next week, he'll be a superstar. And then the following week, it'll look like he don't care again. And he looks like he don't want to be there.
That's
and
true,
it's too,
yeah, that is true.
You know what I mean? even just about your actual, what did you get for your match rating? It's also effort and professionalism. Diaz is professional. Nobody can't tell me he don't turn up every week and give 100%. He does.
Yeah, no, he does, Drift. The only thing I'll say though to that is that's what expected of you, like anyway. So like I know some, like for example, so his work rate again. No, but his work rate again is no, but what I was gonna say, no. But the reason why people are even having a go at Liao, even myself, you know, I'm a massive Liao fan, but I can sit there now and go, I don't think Liao wants it enough, or he's just too lazy. Like, I'll be real, I don't know if he has the drive to want to be the best. And if that's the case, I can't. I from now on, I can't really put you in the conversation when I say top 5. You know, wingers in Europe. I can say you got the ability, but effort is something that should be ingrained when you're a football player and whatnot. So I disagree with you on that part, but I know what you mean. What you're basically saying is he does everything that's expected of him, except for people are annoyed at him about production, because that's always been the big elephant in the room. And this is where I think we're definitely going to agree. Here's what I'm about to say. There's an article in the Daily Mail, yeah, that I'm going to read. People, big up on my days. What's my brother's name? Lewis Steele. I think it's Lewis Steele, yeah. He goes in depth about how Slot has been improving players and stuff that he's done. Yeah. I'm going to read this, chat. Where is it? So in terms of improvement, one significant case study was Luis Sinistera. I don't know if anyone remembers him, yeah. Who was ready to give up on, who they were ready to give up on. This is final, just before Slot joined them in 2021. Someone said, I don't know what Slot did, but all of a sudden Sinistera was fulfilling his potential and more, adds the Dutch source. He went to Leeds for 25 mil. Oh, I'm echoing, Drift. Quite bad.
It's my.
Oh, okay, cool. Am I still okay? Because I am actually. Give me one sec, Pete, because I know when I'm reading, you're gonna hear.
Wait, hold on.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so my thing, I was trying to stop my thing from playing. Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. Here it is, people. Yeah, so he went on to Leeds to obviously to Leeds for 25 million, one of Feyenoord's biggest sales ever. Before Slot, he could have gone for a dime. And then they also speak about there's plenty more examples, yeah. And Slot's previous club, AZ Alkmaar, of him, little known players and selling them for huge money. This is the pertinent now when looking at the early preseason performance of Luis Diaz, yeah. The Colombian has struggled in front of goal since his move from Porto following Sadio Mane's exit. The Reds missed the goal threat on the left to mirror Mohamed Salah's output from the right. Diaz managed 0.35 goal contributions a game last season. This time it's 1.33. I not understand that, chat. It's only 3 games, but this is the most important part that I'm about to read out now. Slot earmarked Diaz as a player he could improve, and on one-on-one sessions focused on his off-ball positioning, when to make runs, and choosing the right time to pass or shoot. Diaz was in the right place at the right time twice on Sunday to score. That for me says to me, and I kid you not, I don't think it's a fluke. That means Slot has looked at what he can improve on Luis Diaz, and we're seeing the solutions already being found. Again, this is a manager, in my opinion, who his attention to detail is so key. I reckon, especially for that second goal, Drift. Do you remember how we scored when Salah crossed it and Diaz was in between the two defenders and found the space? That's a prime example of like the improvement. You wouldn't have seen that last year. He probably wouldn't have even been there. You got to be there to miss it as well sometimes. So, bro, I'm of the argument that even again, like, you can see subtle differences in Diaz's game. Like, even when I said to myself, do you know what? He's starting to use those tools in the right moments and the right time. I'm telling you from now, I could be so wrong here, but I'm going to go out on a whim and say, I reckon Diaz might get 15 Prem goals. And I think we could see a Diaz that could get 20 goals in all competitions, in my opinion. Like, I think this will definitely be the year, not just because of the new contract, it's because Slot has been able to work with him over the summer.
He got 15 in all comps last season, which for me, I still think is a good production. Here's the thing, bro. And I'm not going to begrudge anybody for having these feelings, but maybe people haven't quite looked at it properly yet. Left wingers and right wingers used to be maybe an 8 to 10 goal a season type of thing. And completely happy
back
with
in the
it.
day.
Everyone was happy with it.
Back in the day.
And then Messi came along and just became a freak. And I know he plays centrally as well, but like he just became a freak right winger that was like, what the hell is this? Then Ronaldo started to like do the whole wingers goal scoring thing. And then we got Mane and Salah. And now people think that this is normal. Them man there were freaks. To have two wingers that every season get you 20 plus goals, both of them, not just one, both of them. Bro, it's not a normal thing. And I think what people keep forgetting is most teams have one winger that'll be the exceptional goal scorer, and then the other one will chip in every now and again. If I go through all the teams currently and even in the past, they've got one winger that's prolific like Saka, and then they've got the other winger that's not so prolific. And even the season when Martinelli was being prolific, Saka wasn't. So they still always had one at a time. It was never both of them, both just banging in goals at the same time. Most teams are like that. Most teams are like that. So Liverpool having Mane and Salah kind of spoiled us. We got used to something that's actually quite rare. So we've still got Mo banging in 20, 30 goals a season. So whatever the other winger gets, if it's double figures, it's good. It's good. Like we just got way too used to Salah and Mane both banging in 20 goals in the league, 30 goals in all countries. That's a rarity as well. But again,
when you say rarity, I think it's more the elite teams have them 1-2.
And if you remember, Sterling and Sane, there was a big portion of the time when they were both at the club when he was playing one or the other. He wasn't playing both.
Yeah, but that's towards the end of, I think, of Sane's tenure, but Sterling was always normally getting about 20 a season. But my argument then to you would be, I do feel like with the elite teams, you get those you get that 1-2 combo. So at Real Madrid, it was Ronaldo at one point and Bale. At flipping Barcelona, it was, in fact, they had the trifles, bro. Them man had Neymar, Messi, and Suarez. Yeah, we have Mane, Salah, and Firmino. But even
is with elite teams, bro. These are rare. This is what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, but you have to have that if you want to be elite. So what you're saying is true. I agree. It's rare, but it's rare because you're elite. It's what makes you elite, bro. That's my argument. Like,
no, but it's not normal.
If we didn't have Mane and Salah, we wouldn't be able to win a Prem and a Champions League. Even if we just had Salah and we didn't have Mane, you need both.
Yeah, I know, but that's
even
why
if it's
it was
not the
rare,
winger, bro. I know, but even if it's not the winger, so let's say it's the striker, because now it's City's one's just weird because City's one is just one brother, arguably, who's just doing it all. That's where I'll say that's the anomaly, because it's very rare you get a striker that can score 40 goals a season. But for everyone else, you need the 1-2 punch, whether it's the striker and the winger or the two wingers. That's why I feel like Liverpool, in my opinion, if we're able to get even more production out of Diaz, who at the moment is the starting left winger, bro, it's a win-win situation, bro. There's no loser. This is a win-win, bro.
Yeah. Facts.
It's a win-win.
I'm just trying to let people know that Diaz getting 15 goals in all comps last season is a good return for a winger. Like, people keep on acting like it's not a good return for a winger.
Winger or inside forward, though, because that's what when you say winger. I mean, I know when you say winger, what you mean, but what they're asked to do.
He plays for Liverpool as a combination of both, depending on what the game is and what the tactics are. So sometimes he's an inside forward and sometimes he's a winger. It depends. Yeah. Remember, the word changed now because it isn't like how it was back in the day. There's no such real thing as really wingers going to the byline anymore. So technically now, when you're a winger, you are technically in the 4-3-3 at the front. So he's a left winger. Diaz is a left winger and he's getting 15 plus goals.
He's a left wing. I don't know, man. The way how the terminology is now is kind of mad, because whenever I think winger, I just think like, and maybe that's just me looking at it in too much of a basic term. When you say winger, my brain just think like Ribery, because I wouldn't say Ribery was an inside forward. I would say Ribery was a winger, but Robin was an inside forward. Then again, they were kind of both.
But you're talking about two players who grew up in the 4-4-2 world and then adjusted as the formations changed. Because originally they were wingers in a 4-4-2, like Pires, like Giggs. They were those type of. Do you get what I'm saying? Especially Ribery, and then they changed their game as formations change and football change.
No, agreed.
So I would still call them left wingers. I would still say Robin and Ribery were left and right wingers. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I guess when you're breaking it down, when you say winger, they are wingers, but what they're supposed to do is get in the inside channel and score goals and assist rather than touchline. Yeah. Although touchline is part of their game, but winger and inside forward is kind of the same thing. It's just about the task they're asked to do, innit? But
I'm over the moon that he's got this anyway, and I think he'll appreciate it. I think it will help his game that he feels appreciated. Because there's a part of me that thinks that this is the only reason why his dad might be acting the way he is. Because maybe his dad's looking at it and he's thinking, right, my son plays for Liverpool, but he only earns 50 grand a week. And like, obviously they know the wages the other players are getting. And you wouldn't look around and think, why is my son on the least wages out of everybody here? It's a bit weird. So yes, it was his responsibility because he signed the contract. So he's a grown man. He's got to deal with that. But still, man, when you look at it now, you've got to just think to yourself, he is vastly underpaid. Bro, even if we only doubled it to 110, he's still one of the lowest paid players in the team on 110, but at least he's getting 100 grand a week.
I'll be honest, I won't be surprised if Diaz is on 150 because I think he deserves it. Not only that, I think now with under Slot's regime and playing style, I think he's going to be more devastating. Just it's not even due to the fact of there's going to be little things, little changes that we've seen already that I think will be even more enhanced, bro, by the time the season's done. And he will be one of our main goal contributors, in my opinion. This could all be wrong because for all I know, he might not score in his next 10 to 15 games in the Prem. And it's like, oh, it was just a little free game purple patch. But I just don't believe it. And the reason I say it is because of the manager. This manager, one thing I will say, is a bit different to Jurgen Klopp. And maybe it's because he probably feels like he's got a bit more time because there's no expectation for Liverpool to win the league this year. Can we win it? Yes. But he's not on the chopping block if he doesn't win it. He's got time to improve the players. And I think one of those players is Luis Diaz, bro. And I genuinely feel like if Luis Diaz continues to do what he's doing, and remember, not every game is going to score. That's absolutely okay. But if he's able to get somewhere between 12 to 15 goals in the Prem and then maybe another 4 or 3 in Europe, I think that's a very, very good season for someone who a lot of people thought isn't good enough and that we should be replacing with Anthony Gordon. I can't lie, bro.
No, it's true. I agree, bro. 100%. That the swapping in for Gordon stuff is wild, bro.
Again, like I don't want to go back into it, but I just every time I saw it, I was just thinking to myself, am I the one that's like going mad there? Like, I mean, Drift going mad because I'm not saying the guy didn't have a good season, but this is based off one season. So now I guess you lot would say this is based off 3 games. But the reason why I have more faith in Diaz than maybe Gordon having another good season is because I do feel like teams have kind of maybe seen what Gordon's about and maybe understand him a little bit more. And maybe teams are going to treat Newcastle a little bit differently. For us, I think it's a bit different because we have a new way of playing. And I think we get more, there's going to be more situations where there's a lot more one-on-ones and hopefully Diaz makes the right decision. And not only that, I do think he's playing for a contract. And if he's playing for a contract, he's going to play out of his skin, bro.
Yeah, no, it's true, man. It's true. And so again, I'm over the moon for him. And again, remember, he's 27, turning 28 I think in January maybe or something like that. So he's nearly 28, right?
Yeah.
So it's not his last contract in football, like God's willing for him and everything. But it's probably his last chance to get what he would deem as his value in a contract, though. Do you get what I mean? Because if you sign a contract, it's normally around a 4-year deal, right? So if he does sign that, he'll still be about 30, 31 when he's negotiating a new contract or moving club or whatever. And once you get into your 30s, we all know it's a lot harder to get that big payday. So it's probably him also thinking, now this is the chance. If I'm going to get a big payday, it has to be now. It has to be this contract that I'm signing now at 27/28. This has to be the big one. So for a significant number of years, I earn a lot of money. Because if in the football world, I know to normal people, these lot are ballers and they can't argue about anything. But in the football world, he earns 220 grand a month. Yeah. In the football world, 220 grand a month. 220 grand a month is a lot of players. 1 week, by the way, contract.
Or 2 weeks.
And then not only that, if you take UK tax into consideration at the 40%, once you get into a certain bracket, you're taking 40% away from a lot of that earnings.
It's peak for Diaz. It's peak.
Taking home about 110, 120 grand a week of that 200. So, because people forget that. So imagine being a Liverpool player and you only earn about 120 grand a month. When you work that out, that's not a lot, bruv.
No,
that's
I know,
not a
lot,
bro.
No, I know. But this is the thing. Like, that's why I think, again, does he deserve the pay rise? 100%. But 55 grand is like what Curtis Jones and their man should be getting. Like Elliot, like when they just broke through. Like, that's the type of weight. Like, he's on them man type of wages. Like, even when he first signed, I was so shocked that it was on 55. And in my brain, I was like, even if I don't even think at this point, like, he's the best left winger in Europe or whatever, or I don't even think he's top 5, whatever. I know he's a talent. I know he's good. All my brain, I was just like, is this guy gonna improve his production? Because that, again, as his quality is already shown, bro. The guy is mad, you know. When he's on his day, Diaz is a madman. He's a madman still. I can't even lie. And the only thing I've ever said is production. So, bro, if we're going off that, to be getting 55, yeah, something's not right. He should have probably got an improvement, like I said, in his first 18 months. In his first 18 months, should have got. But again, when it comes to contracts,
well, nothing with the knee injury at that time. That's why.
That is true. But then I would also arguably say Liverpool kind of knew that they were really, really underpaying him, bro. Because you know what's so mad? Every single forward is on way more than him, like way more. They're more than double than what he's on, bro. That's a disrespect to Diaz. And
another thing that people need to have, an understanding of when you're talking about this is when you, and for all the people saying that's a lot of money, yeah, to us it's a lot of money. To normal people,
no, but you
it's
got
a lot
in
of money.
football terms, though. In football terms, and for his ability,
you have to look at it from the world he's in. If I was on 120 grand a year, I would be over the moon with that. But you've got to look at it from his point of view. From his point of view, 120 grand a month is not a lot of money because he's around people that are making £1 million a month. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, he's around people like that. People are making stupid money, and it's going to make him feel inferior. And not only that, you also have to take into consideration that when other clubs are coming and they're sniffing around our players, wages are one of the things that makes it easy to entice players to leave your club. So if you've got a player on low wages and Barcelona and Real Madrid and all these teams are sniffing around, that player's going to be like, well, look how much money I can go and earn if I go. So I don't just get to go to Real Madrid and win things. I also get all that extra money they're offering me. Why do you think Chelsea beat most people when they're going in for players? Because they get more wages than they do other places. Fact. So if you're only on 55 grand a week, not only are you being underpaid, you're also an easy target to be convinced to leave.
Is his dad his agent? He isn't, is it? His dad? Because I feel bad if I said it was his dad. Well, if that's the case, he needs to go get a new agent. Real talk.
Start to play in it. Yeah,
say again, sorry.
Definitely
100%.
Agent has a part. Yeah.
I saw you slagging for a bit. Yeah, I heard what you said. Yeah, his agent doesn't have a big part to play in my opinion. That should not be happening. There's no way in hell. Or not only that, the agent should have said, listen, we'll accept the 55, but in 18 months, we need a review. We need to review what my client's done, and we'll take it from there. Because there's no way in hell. Yeah.
All what agents should have done is what some agents do, where they get those contracts built for their players that have the 30% or 40% natural increase by year. So they sign those contracts. That's like if you're on 55 in your first year, if you hit certain targets, then it goes to 100 grand the second year. Then if you hit certain targets, it goes to 120 grand the first. Those ones that have the gradual one where if you hit targets, you earn it, it goes up. You should have got one like that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of it just being flat 55, and then that's it. No matter what he does, he never makes more money than that. Do you get what I'm saying?
One thing I'll say as well, Jeff, for those that are saying, big up. I'm not even calling you out, by the way, because this is just like what I'm about to say is so normal. So I think it was, big up Solo, P1. He says, basically, I'm paraphrasing. Solo P1 said, respectfully, I'm just saying it's 3 games. It's just 3 games. And I agree with Solo P1, it's true. The only difference, though, I'm going to say, though, is that Slot's ability to improve players, and I don't know if you was here at the beginning, Solo, but basically, I read out part of a report from Lewis Steele from the Daily Mail, where he spoke a little bit about how Slot earmarked Diaz as a player he could improve in one-on-one sessions and focused on his off-ball positioning, when to make runs and choosing the right time to pass or shoot. Diaz was in the right place at the right time twice on Sunday to score. We all know that's not going to happen every single game, facts. But what you can tell, in my opinion, is that Slot has definitely worked with him and he's taking it on board. And I think the same can be said about Gravenberch. For a lot of people that probably thought Gravenberch might not be good enough for Liverpool, Gravenberch in a short space of 3 games has won over some other people as well. So even though it's only 3 games and I know the season just started, I also just don't want us to think that it's just 3 games and it's a purple patch. It might be that, but I want us to be a bit more positive. And be more positive is basically saying you believe the manager can improve the players, or maybe just do better than what Klopp was able to do at the end of his tenure. Again, which I think is a fair thing to say, because you look at obviously Slot's past record improving players. Sinisterra was one of them, Colombian as well, by the way. And again, bro, this ain't me, I've got you. This is me just basically saying this is what I think, or what I hope this will be a prolonged thing. There's going to be games when Gravenberch and Diaz don't have good games, but I still think they're going to have really, really good seasons that we're going to sit back and go, yeah, do you know what? Slot's got them cooking, and he's going to improve them even more. You wait until next year. Do you get what I'm saying? This is just 3 months into a potential long, fruitful tenure under Arne Slot, where we win trophies and we see improvements of players. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully, it's kind of that same journey like Klopp, where you see Klopp enters the building. A little bit different because Klopp went and bought better players, whereas Slot's inherited better players. But the results are still the same, and that's winning trophies. So, do you know what I mean? Big up.
The other thing that I think people maybe don't even think about is sometimes it's so much easier, even if you're not as good as you're at your job, of coming into a situation and being able to see the flaws that the other manager couldn't see. And it had nothing to do with ability. That manager could be Alex Ferguson, Pep Guardiola, it could be any manager. But because they were part of the daily actions every day, there might be things that they're missing that a new person can come in and be like, oh, well, why is that happening? No, I think that could be improved upon. And I think that's what Slot's done so far. I think he's come in, and some of the deficiencies that were there from Linders and Klopp, because they were in it, it was harder for them to see it. And he's come in completely blind to everything, and he can just see the whole thing. And he's like, well, that could be improved. We could probably change that. And these are things that if you'd have pointed out to Klopp, he'd have been like, oh, yeah, shit. And he would have changed it. But he's probably not even thinking because he's just been in there. It's the reason why being at a club for 8, 9, 10, 11 years is difficult, isn't it? It's hard to not get stale and get complacent regardless, because it's just familiar surroundings that you've been in for years. When you're new to something, it's easier to make changes. So I think the little subtle things that you might see improvements in players like Diaz are things that Klopp and Pep Linders might not have noticed, and Slot's going, but if you do this and say, oh shit, and then all of a sudden you get a 30% increase on Diaz's overall performances, and you're like, raw.
Facts, bro. Yeah, I agree.
Is it a coincidence? It could be a coincidence, but is it also a coincidence? Soberslai's improved this season from last season. Gravenberch has improved this season from last season, because there's probably things that they didn't notice when it was Klopp. And now with Slot, he's like, well, if we change this, if we do that.
Fresh set of eyes, innit? Like you're saying, fresh set of eyes, you see things differently.
And obviously, you've got tape you can review. Because remember, Slot said it. He said as soon as he knew he was Liverpool manager, he started reviewing tapes, training videos, everything. So all you're doing is looking at it from a point of view of how can I improve this? So you're going to find ways to improve it if you're a good coach. So kudos to Slot. And I think it's natural. I think what's happening is natural. A different manager being able to get something different out of a player by assessing things and then trying to tweak things to improve it. And if Diaz, like you said, even if Diaz just becomes a 12-goal-a-season man in the league, that's 4 more goals than he scored last season in the league. That's a 1/3 increase. That's very good. If you go from 8 goals to 12 goals, that's a 1/3 increase on your output. That's good.
100%, bro, especially in the league as well. Because again, I think the argument was, especially last season, because I understand it, but at the same time, I thought it was a bit harsh. Because when we would talk about double figures, big up Kyle would say, but where are those goals coming from? A lot of these goals in Europa, which is true. But at the same time, you've also got to look at it. Well, we were in those competitions. If they didn't score, what would you have said then? They're scoring, but it's a problem. But it's a problem because you feel the competition isn't what it is up against, say, the Champions League, where comparing them with other players. That's why I felt like it was a bit unfair, but I also understand the argument. That's why in the Prem, though, there is no argument. So don't get me wrong. In my opinion, getting goals in Europe is actually a bonus. Not a bonus, but like, do you get what I'm saying, people? Big up Jeff. I think he's having a few technical issues. But if you can get your mainstay of goals in the Prem, and obviously the Prem is the holy grail, you are more than blessed. If you're able to add that tally with another 4 goals, 5 goals in Europe, then do you know what I'm saying? That's great still. You know what I mean? So we have to wait and see.
Yeah, we will.
I'm happy, bro.
Before we go and talk about the other topic, there are a lot of big days today. Big up you, man. There are, like, I'm seeing a lot.
There's a few. So hold on. So I would. All right. So there's. All right. Hold on. So big up John Conway. He says, Matt and Drifty, can you drop the beat for my birthday? Thank you. Bless up, bro, and happy birthday to John Conway. I also want to say happy birthday to. Oh, to make sure I get this right.
Do you know what, bro? You know, I think
birthday as well.
Bro, I think John and Pimp both need individual beat drops.
Yeah. But no, but I think there's another one as well. There's
Yeah, I thought there was another one. Sir, apologies, I forgot to start the other one as well.
There's one. Oh, is there one more, or was it the 2 peeps? Did I get that wrong?
No, there was someone else as well. I'm sure there was someone else.
I think it's 2. For some reason, I thought it was Sadiq's birthday, but it's not. I think Sadiq said happy birthday to Pimp.
Oh yeah, Sadiq.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah. But Sadiq said happy birthday, got a belly full, so.
Yeah, no, indeed, bro. Now, big up Sadiq, man. I'm about to say happy birthday, and it's not even your birthday, bro. What I was gonna say is how everything is all blessed, bro. You and the family, and that, you know what I mean. Blessings never time. All right, then. So first of all, happy birthday to John Conway. Happy birthday, my bro. People, I have a funny feeling my computer just looped the hell out of that. But no, happy birthday, John. Hold on, is it Pimp? No, Pimp, it's your birthday, ain't it? Hold on, what is going on today, chat? At Team Kopish, can you drop the birthday beat? Long time. Yo, no, Pimp, it's your birthday. What are we talking about, bruv? If it's your birthday, G, happy birthday, Pimp. right, so basically what I've worked out is StreamYard has changed the whole thing. It's either that or it's glitching. So when you press the video, oh, it was you. Are you on? No, you're on mute. You're on mute. You're on mute. Was that you?
No,
yeah, was that you the whole time? It kept on replaying it.
No, I put the loop on. It was me.
I was thinking, what that, bro? I'm thinking something's going in, like, bro. I thought I had a gremlin.
You know why the reason why I put the loop on? I might as well just do it now because I just wanted to show people exclusive footage of Martinez in the Man United dressing room before the game. This is how he gets himself psyched up for games.
Oh, what, the butcher? Yeah. All right, let me see.
The butcher gets himself psyched up for games.
5'3" and an attitude. 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 5'3"
No, bro. Man said 5'3" and attitude. No, bro. Listen, and if we're gonna do that, yeah. Oh, I think I might. Please, I'm not echoing again. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. No, it's gone. And not only that, yeah. If we're gonna do that, fam, let's go and see the footage again of what Brian Gravenberch did to Kobe Mainoo when they met at Old Trafford, bro. Bro, oh my days. Nah, it's actually a madness. Oh my days. Flipping now. Hey. Oh man.
Man United. No, seriously, Man United just hold that and some more.
Man United are so cooked. They're so cooked. Bro, they're all having emergency streams and all sorts. Big up the Man United gang, boy. Nah, them man are literally in the mud. But no, big up Pimp though, because I see what Pimp says. I didn't see the message. So Pimp was saying happy birthday to John Conway. It's actually just John Conway's birthday. But at one point, I thought it was.
There was someone else, you know. I
thought it was Sadiq's birthday, but it's not. I think.
No, I saw someone a little bit earlier. I'm not sure if they're still in it. But yeah, there was somebody else. There was definitely somebody else that said that it was that. No, it was their birthday yesterday. Somebody said.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if they say it again. I'm not too sure. All right, big up Gang Addict. Facts. Diaz might be getting a new contract before Salah, VVD, and Trent. Shambolic. Need to see consistent end product this season. That is true to change my mind. One thing I'll say about that, I think people are looking at this wrong. Just because the Diaz news is coming out that he might be getting a new deal, I don't think he's more of a priority than the others, and I'll be very, very shocked if he gets a new deal before the other three. I just think he's on the conveyor belt of renewals that need to get sorted. That's just another one added to the list. His contract doesn't run out until 2027. There is no way in hell he signs a new deal before those three. If he does, let's say he does, then 100% we have a massive, massive issue in Liverpool. And then we'll be starting doing emergency streams. I'll be real. That shouldn't be happening.
Yeah, the only reason it might get done first is because it is an easier deal structure. So I don't know because if you want to just roll into it now to just finish up with that was the topic.
Before we do that, then let me read the last super chat. Then, Solo. Diaz is a good player, not world class, just my opinion. Not hear that, bro. Listen, I won't even have a go at you because, bro, I'm in the same boat as you. Like, Drifty rates Diaz higher than how I rate Diaz. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, I still can't even sit here and say he's world class. I think he's international class and has the potential to be a world class player. And whenever I spoke about that, I kind of got the heat for that as well, bro. So no, you're not wrong in what you're saying. I'm just saying I'm trying to have now a bit more belief, especially under this new manager who seems to take a different approach to Jurgen Klopp. That's all that is, bro. So I hear what you're saying, fam. Yeah, go on.
And another thing, so I might as well jump into it. Big up Tommy, who's actually taking the words out of my mouth. So here's what I think could be the reason why Diaz's one might get done first. The main reason I think it might get done first is because it's the easier deal to do, I reckon. Out of all of the deals, I think it'll be the easier deal to do. The increase is a lot easier to do. I think the persuading him to sign it is a lot easier to do. So I think right now, and while he's in a good mood, get it done while he's in a good mood. Don't wait for a bad moment when he might feel differently. While he's in a good mood, bang, get it sorted. The other reason is if you give the other players a dirty increase while he is doing his, it might make him think, let me see how much they get.
So
You want to kind of avoid that.
what you're saying is just
kind of avoid that. You know what I'm saying? Because out of the three players, you know the one who I think deals gets done last? Trent.
Because he's going to be the most expensive one.
Agent is going to be like, let's see what Salah Van Dijk get.
No, you're right. You're right. Still,
you're right now. He's going to let's see what Salah Van Dijk get, and he's going to want to make sure. He's going to want to make sure that he is getting what they're getting because he's the one on the lowest at the moment. So he's going to be like, let me see what they get, and then we can talk, and then I'll know what go on.
Let's say Diaz finishes with an outstanding 15 goals in the Prem, 5 goals in Europe, and he gets like 6 assists. Yeah, bad man. Yeah. What contract do you think he deserves in your opinion? Like, what do you think the club should be offering him?
What based solely on that?
Let's say he has his best season. He has his best season that he's ever had. Hits the right numbers. Yeah, production's high. Yeah, everyone's like, that's the season when if he has another one of them, then we can definitely say it's world class because that's a world class season. But you need maybe to do it again to make sure it's not a fluke. Bro, if he hits those numbers, what do you think he should be asking for, in your opinion?
140, 150.
Do you know what I think he should be asking for, if I'm being honest? I think it has to be at least 150, at least. The reason why I say that is because we got Cody Gakpo and Nunes on 140. And that theoretically will put him ahead of them two. And if he does have better seasons than them, obviously, I'm just, again, we don't know what they're going to do. For all I know, Cody Gakpo and Nunes can still be our top goal scorers. This is early to say, but I'm just speculating, innit? Bro, if he does better than them, he has to get more than them, in my opinion. They can't be the same as well. Remember, they're younger as well. This could be Diaz's last big contract, so to speak. If not, he's got one more. Like, do you know what I mean? I think it has to be 150. I think he kind of has to get more than Diaz.
Yeah.
I think
I reckon the club.
as well.
I reckon the club are probably going to put him on like 125 or something like that.
Yeah, sorry, Mohamed. Gakpo's on 120. I had the list here actually. Hold on. Yeah, sorry. Cody Gakpo's on 120. Sorry. Nunes and Jota, I meant, sorry, on 140. Sorry.
So I reckon he'll go somewhere between Jota and Gakpo. I reckon that's what Diaz will get. He'll get somewhere in between Jota and Gakpo.
That means he could get like 130, which I still, again, in a weird way, I think if he has an outstanding season, what I just said, 15 in the Premier and like 5 in the Champions League, that's a hell of a season, you know? I'll be real. And then I ain't even factored in assists.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I'll be real. I don't think many Liverpool fans can sit there and be like 150 is too much. I think really and truly he should have been on about 110, 120, in my opinion. And then he should be now playing for a contract where he could get into that 160 bracket kind of thing, 170 bracket. Although I do feel like the 180 bracket is like the one before the mega. Because really and truly, Virgil van Dijk is the highest earner if you take out Salah, because Virgil's on 220 and Trent's on 180. But Salah's the anomaly. Salah's on a contract that I've done it. You know, it's one of the ones where, like, do you remember back in the day, bro, when EE was called 1-to-1? Salah's on one of them old school contracts. You can't get that contract no more, bro. Them contracts don't exist. That 350, do you want to bet? When anyone goes to renegotiate, so Salah was on 350. Yeah, it don't exist, fam. What do you mean? No, but no, it don't exist. We don't offer that anymore. What are you talking about? Salah, it don't exist. That's what they will try and do. Don't get twisted. So Trent will be lucky if he gets the old school contract, you know.
Shout out all the people who remember when it was 3 after 7 and 3 on weekends.
Them ones there, you know.
Bro.
Big up Clark Kent.
Bro,
Man said
you
the
know what, yeah? You see,
0956 number.
you know
Mark,
what's mad, yeah? No,
yeah.
0951.
Was it
0951 is
5-1? Yeah. Big up Jean Grey. The Mercury, you know. Jeez.
Mercury 1-1. Remember, they took the Mercury off,
bro.
then it was just.
Yeah.
Then it went T-Mobile.
No, sorry. It was Mercury 1-1, then 1-1, then T-Mobile, then EE.
Yeah. So it's changed bare times.
Yeah. It's changed bare times.
I think he'll get somewhere between Jota and Gakpo. I think that's what Diaz will get.
Yeah.
And he deserves it.
I think he does, bro. I think, and again, I know people can say it's 3 games. I hear it. But even just for the argument's sake of the brother can't be on 55 grand and then we're sitting here saying you should be doing more. Yes, he should be doing more. But he's also got to factor in, again, we can say money is a factor in football. We can't say it's not. You got to feel like you're wanted. If Liverpool putting you on some basic contract where man them like Curtis Jones rock up to AXA on their first deals on 55 and you're parring with them, man. That's going to be a bit mad. I can't even lie, bro. When all Virgil and them man are sitting at the table and they're going, yeah, we went poker, I'll put down the... Bro, Diaz is all sitting there thinking, poker, damn. That's not me, fam.
No, Diaz is earning the type of money you don't gamble.
This is what Diaz is making the type of money as a footballer. When you finish work, you go straight home. Yeah, you go back to the missus. Yeah, you chill out, watch a movie, and that's it. Man, them call you. No, I'm busy, you know. Just chilling with him every single. I'm busy, bro. You know why you're saying you're busy? Because you realize if you go out and spend money, you're gonna be going out to Virgil, the captain. Yo, Virg. Oh, bro, like. I should try and do a Spanish thing, but I can't speak Spanish, innit? But I was gonna compadre. Is it compadre? I don't even know if that's even right, bro. Yeah, Verge, bro. You know I'll be mad, innit? You know I'll be mad. Can you imagine? Yo, Verge. I'm just think of it in a Spanish accent, bro. Yo, Verge, can you break me some bread, fam, till the end of the month? That is crazy, bro. Can you imagine that? No, big man, can you imagine that, bro? It's crazy, bro. It's mad.
Yeah, I'm not.
Diaz can't... I'm not multilingual. Yeah. I was how do Mexican? Bro, this was. I was trying to think of Spanish. I don't even know why I even said compadre, you know? I don't even know where that even came from, bro. No, that's crazy. I can't even lie, bro.
The thing is, you can't really do the accent without being offensive because it's like, do you know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of glad that I kind of messed it. Well, I
only way
butchered it. I'm kind of glad I did.
The way I know how to do an impression of a Latino would be to just imitate an American Mexican. And you know,
yeah.
Oh, stereotypical.
And that'll be from Friday. Yeah, Holmes. From Friday, innit? That's where, and again, I'm making it comedic because that's what it's supposed to be. But like, yeah, bro, all jokes aside, I just can't imagine, Diaz, how he feels in terms of, especially now, not necessarily when he first landed to the UK and he's gone to a big club and, you know, it's a big move for him to go to Liverpool, but just in terms of now and his stature in the game, like his stature in the game has grown a lot to the point where, you know, if he ends this season really, really well, there's going to be a mad conversation about who's now the top 3 best left wingers in the Prem or whatever, or who's the best. So, it's going to be mad.
Yeah. So, look, I'm annoyed that it's getting done before the others because I want the others sorted out. But I do kind of get the point. I get the point. And I mean, Matt, we have to have a conversation at some point in the future about the fact that we're in the situation right now with Ibu that we said Liverpool should have sorted out Virgil and Salah.
No, bro. He's 2026, you know.
Bro, he's got less than 2 years left on his deal, bro. So I'm just saying, fam.
I'm not gonna lie. If we get into next year, and Ibu still hasn't signed, I can't lie, I'm threatened because you're giving more power to the player as well, bro. Like you can't keep allowing players to have a year left, bro. You're literally rolling the dice. You're not in control, bro. We can't keep doing that with our best players, especially doing that with someone who's maybe not like, I don't even know. Like, this might sound a bit rude, but doing it to someone like, nah, let me not even use it because people say again, it is a witch hunt. But anyway, there's someone who maybe not as prominent in the first team. Is a bit more understandable. You can't do that to like first team players like Ibu, bro. Because I'll be real, someone like Real Madrid will take Ibu. Someone like Bayern Munich will take Ibu. Like, bro, someone will take him. Don't get twisted.
Yeah. The only thing that I think the club might do, which I said I hate the idea of, is get complacent because they think they don't want to go anywhere. Because I don't think anybody can question Ibu's love for Liverpool. The way he talks about Liverpool, he loves Liverpool, bro. He loves being here. Everything about it, like he loves being a Liverpool fan, being a Liverpool player. So I'm hoping the club don't take advantage of that, thinking, Ibu loves it here, he'll just sign and like take it for granted. Do you get what I mean? Like, I hope not.
I'll be
as
real
you
with you, bro. Yeah, go.
Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, all the elite clubs, if they hear Ibu, their ears will poke out. They'll be like, what? But they'll be on it.
On a free?
They on it, bro.
Bruv, we'll have our rivals trying to get him. You think it's a joke? I'll be honest with you. Do not be shocked for a second if Ibu had say we couldn't sort out a deal and he was gone on a free. I will bet everything that Man City, Arsenal, Chelsea, any team in all the top teams in England, Spain, Italy, everywhere would want to go for. He's a free agent, bro. Don't be thinking, hold on, we can get this guy on a free. That means all we've got to do is give him big wages. What? You think someone like Chelsea would offer him like 250 grand a week? You think Chelsea wouldn't do that? They would 100% do that to get him in the door. Bayern would offer him 180. Chelsea would have to pay a bit more because I think you're probably thinking, where is the project? Depends where they are. Not only that, like, but have high earners, but Chelsea, they know that they will pay wages for players who they feel like if he goes somewhere else, they have to pay more.
I think in 2 years' time, Rudiger will be 33 or 34, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's 31 now, I think, Rudiger.
I think so, yeah. I want to say he's 31 now.
So they'll be probably needing to replace him in a year and a half, 2 years' time. Ibu would be the perfect.
I'll be real. We will be the most cooked ever if Van Dijk leaves on a free and then Ibu leaves the year after. We're done. We're actually done. I don't care what replacement. Bro, if you could put Kwanzaa next to whoever, because Kwanzaa, we can't just force Kwanzaa and be like, right, your time now straight away. And then, I don't even know. Bro, even if you go and get Schlotterbeck, who I think is cold, Bastoni is cold, them two, for me, are the two best left-footed centre-backs in the world, potentially. Schlotterbeck and Bastoni. But bro, even if you put them two next to Kwanzaa, that ain't enough. That's not enough, bro. So, yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't want to think about it, but these are actual real conversations that actually might become serious within the next 12 months, bro. So
yeah, we can't make the same mistake of Ibu. And I know Robbo's contract runs at the same time. But because Robbo's getting on a bit now and they probably move Robbo on by then, they won't be as bothered. And even from a financial point, we paid 8 mil for Robbo. 8 mil, 10 years at the club, and then he leaves for free. Nobody cares. It'll actually be he just leaves an absolute legend, probably goes and plays for Celtic or Rangers maybe, and just finishes up his career in Scotland. That'll be the perfect career for Robbo. Perfect career. So, I don't think there'll be a Robbo. And Robbo's on good money. I think he's on about 130 or 140 himself. He's on good money. So he'll just probably see out this contract till he's at 33, 34, and then he'll just leave for free and go and finish up in Scotland.
Yeah. No, I agree, bro. I think Drift, I'm paying to see the baby minor image on him. Oh, I think I've seen that. Have you seen that one, Drift?
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah. All right, cool. Big up Pimp. Big up Solo. He says, I'm not hating on Diaz. I just need to see. But no, bro, I know you're not hating, bro. You're not hating. That wasn't a hating comment. All you basically said is, and it's a fair comment to say, it's been 3 games. And it's true. because it's like me saying after 3 games, Liverpool going to win the league. You can, someone can say to me it's been 3 games, which is true because it only is 3 games. You know what I mean? So no, I didn't. No. You ain't even got not apologize, but I didn't think you was even hating. You're just asking the question, or you're implying that it's only been 3 games, which is true. But my obviously rebuttal to that was Slot's improvement in terms of like the players that he's had at Feyenoord and how he's improved them and how he's been working with Diaz in the one-on-one sessions, focusing on his off-ball positioning and making runs and things like that. So you hope that continues.
Remember, they've been doing it with Nunes as well.
Nah, facts. Big up Solo again. He goes, thanks guys for giving me joke over the years. Nah, of course, bro. Come on.
Yeah, big up Solo. So
Pimp. What you say? Yeah. Yeah, that picture is mad, you know.
Bro, this picture is diabolical.
Bro, moving like his Toy Story in that is crazy.
Bro, that is diabolical, bro.
Nah, bro, it's actually mad. No.
Nah, that is diabolical.
Crazy.
That is diabolical.
Man said Toy Story, Small Soldiers, all them things there. It's mad.
That's diabolical.
Man called him Mano Minion. Hey, shout out to those that seen Despicable Me 4. Oh, that I went and saw it with the kids.
Tell you what, yeah.
That film's cold.
Good player. That was a baptism. That was a baptism of fire. That was how you show, man. Think you're truly about this Premier League life? This is the levels, bro.
No,
he got. Bro, do
you know what it was as well? It wasn't even just Gravenberch. McAllister shoulder bars into the floor. But there's one thing everyone's been shoulder bars in football. You're not going to win every single duel, yeah? You're going to lose ground at that point. Man got shoulder bars to the floor. Do you know how mad that is, bro? Do you know how mad that is? You're wearing football boots and you got bars to the floor. That means to say your core is weak. Like, it's okay to get shoulder bars, bro, and say like someone is naturally stronger than you and you kind of get moved off. That's different, isn't it? Anyone can do it. Bro, man was on the floor. Look like he's doing Pilates, bro. That's crazy. Man was... I was on the floor like it was carnival. Man was on the floor, probably thought a gal was gonna come. Bro, it was crazy. How can you be on, bro? Man's hands and knees on the floor, bro. That's mad. Pause.
Man got shot into yoga pose. That's crazy, bro.
Bro, into a Pilates pose. Them man are saying mega millions in the chat. No. Someone said he got deboed.
Yeah,
no,
Kobe needs to start eating some hard food. He must be a vegetarian.
Big up Beans and Todd. He says, man and his calisthenics. Facts, bro. He needs to walk on the court, bro. You can't have man do that to you. That is crazy. Because from now on, everyone knows you're not that guy, bro. You're not that guy. One thing I will say, though, McAllister's strong, though. He's strong. McAllister's sturdy, but still to be knocked to the ground. Like no, but that.
Bro, if you think about it, we didn't just beat them in the game. You know what? We disrespected them on another level, you know. Virgil put Martinez and Bruno in his pocket, literally.
I know, bro.
When Virgil told Martinez, we'll do this thing in the tunnel, yeah? Do you know how liberty that is to... Like, we're in their ground, you know. We're not at Anfield. We're at their ground.
Yeah, because at first he says, basically, Virgil goes, do that to me and see what happens. You can literally, he goes, do that to me, see what happens. And then Martinez was like this, punch a tunnel. And Virgil was like, absolutely fine. We go tunnel. Bro, I didn't see nothing. I didn't see, normally like there would have been like some type of report or incident or something where you see the players get a little bit thing, especially when they're walking off. We might not see it in the tunnel, but we'll see when the players are slowly walking towards the same. We would have saw something, bro. There was nothing. Want to know why? You think he's gonna step to Virgil, bro? That would just be stupid.
Yeah.
Not many people would. Don't get me wrong. Some people would like, yeah.
what he did with Bruno as well. Like Virgil was just taking
bro.
liberties, bro.
He sunned him horribly, bro.
And you want to know what? I know that I have to take it back, but publicly, I just want to say I was wrong, and I apologize to Virgil for ever doubting the sensation of a captain that he would actually
do you know what, Drift? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for saying that.
Yeah, obviously I knew that he could be captain, but I thought
Robbo might have been,
Robbo would have been better to give the captaincy to. I was wrong. I hold my hands up.
I respect that. That's real, bro. Like what Robert said, that's real, fam.
100%.
He's the perfect, bro. This is another reason why I don't want to kind of bring it like back to a negative, but this is why the captain can't leave, bro. Can't leave, bro.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Drift, we lost Henderson. Was it last summer?
Yeah, last year. Yeah.
Last year. But imagine losing Virgil like 2 summers on. That's insane, bro. And then the vice captain and the GOAT, Salah.
Yeah.
Flipping hell.
Sorted out, man.
Gotta get sorted. But nah, people, listen. Big up for rocking with us. This was just kind of like an off the cuff thing because me and Jiff was just speaking about Diaz and we're like, you know what? Just speak about it, innit? Rather than because this is what me and Jiff do a lot, actually. We speak on the phone about Liverpool things, and sometimes we're not even thinking about the show. Do you get what I'm saying? We're just on a normal one when we're speaking about what it is, it'll be a normal thing. I'll be like, or you'll say something, and we'll just get involved into a Liverpool conversation. And before you know it, bro, we've been speaking for like 20 minutes, and it's like we could have just done this on the show, innit? And see what people say. It's mad sometimes, but it's just real life, innit? I guess it's real life.
Yeah.
But no, man, big up for everyone that's rocking with us each and every time. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't already. And yeah, people will be back. In fact, we'll let you know when we'll be back. Keep an eye on socials. There will be something, but just keep an eye. We're not too sure exactly which day yet, but there will be some content. So don't you worry about that. I hope everyone's having a blessed Wednesday. You get what I'm saying? I'm sure you're still thinking about the game from Sunday. I know I am. And yeah, man, stay tuned for what's next.
Shout out to anyone who watched the game again, then watched the extended highlights, and then just watch the normal highlights to quickly get the goals. I reckon we have, because I have.
Yeah. I had to when I done my my breakdown the on my channel. So big up to those people that's going to watch it. And if you haven't watched it, go check it out, people. The Matt One Show. I done a breakdown of how Liverpool beat Man United. And again, I had to watch the game back. I've seen the highlights again on Sky Sports. And you know what's so mad? I don't know if you do this. Sometimes late at night, if say like we just beat Man United and Sky Sports on the hour always do like the top thing that happened on the day. Bro, it'll be 12, it'll be like 12:57. I'm like, yeah, that's 3 minutes where I can hear them say Liverpool defeated Man United 3-0 at Old Trafford. Just for me even to hear that and to see the flashes of all the goals again, bro. Trust me. I'm a madman when it comes to things like that, bro. But yeah, man. United, hold that, bro. Yeah?
And you can hold it for a whole international.
Oh, man. Crazy.
They've got to sit on that result. 2 weeks, bro.
They're fuming. I don't even know who their next game is against. I think it's Southampton. I think it's Southampton away.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Southampton away still. I think they got the early kickoff. Yeah, how does that one feel? Idiots. But yeah. People, listen, smash like button if you haven't already. And yeah, man, subscribe to Team Kopish, all that good stuff. Stay tuned as well for all the socials. When we'll be back. Drift, anything you want to say before we take people out, bro?
Nah, man. Just big up everyone as always. And yeah, man, we'll catch you on the flip side. And John, happy birthday again, bro.
Happy birthday to John Conway, bro. Each and every time. But people, love for the love. We'll see you again soon, people. Take care. Bless.
Hey.